Hey guys, so just wanted to make a quick video on the Tele-Extender Kit for the vivo X300 Pro. Oh, I hope it's visible. So first things first, it is cross-compatible, the actual lens, but the cases are not. So they have Tele-Extender kits for the X300, X300 Pro, and the X300 Ultra. The lenses on the Ultra are shorter and lighter. They are the Gen 2 lenses. Um, People say they're better. I'm not sure. Um, the lenses for the X300 and 300 Pro are the same. Only the cases are different. That is, the case which you use to mount the actual lens is different. The physical lens is the same. You can use the Ultra's lenses on the 300 Pro's case, and you can use the 300 Pro lens on the Ultra as well. So just wanted to say that out there. And another thing, um, like me, if you were thinking that you absolutely need this for your photography passion, I was really into birding, and I did not have the finances nor the time to spend upwards of $2,000 for a professional camera, then a crazy big lens, and then SSDs, this, that, and the other thing. The cost just builds up. It's a really expensive hobby, and it's just not worth it for me. And so I just wanted to get the experience, and I just wanted to click cool photographs, and not just telephoto. I had a passion for photography, especially for nature. So if you're thinking that this will improve your photography or your experience with the device, it won't. You can get, I'll put it this way, for 95% of cases, you don't need this. For that rare 5% instances, you might. So if you're contemplating on buying this, I would say if that money means nothing to you, and if you're going to waste it anyway, you'd rather have this than waste it, then go for it. For every other case, uh, do not waste money on this. Your device is already good enough. So that being said, let's move on with the unboxing. The actual box for this is pretty good quality. In fact, I would say it felt better than the X300 Pro's box. Uh, you get the case that you see right here. Please note the lanyard. I put this on, you won't get it with the device. This is my own lanyard that I put on just so it becomes easier for me to carry the device. Now, starting from the case, the first thing you'll notice is how good it looks. It looks good. Aesthetically, it's great. It fits perfectly. Incredible. I've used expensive cases before. This is the best fitting case I've ever used. And the buttons on this are the best I've ever used. Like I said, I've used multiple cases, but I've not had buttons this good and this perfect. It feels incredibly tactile and clicky. It's incredible. Now, that being said, the advantages of the case just ends right there. Being clicky, being tactile, and being and fitting really good, and that's about it. You're done. Um, the quality of this is it feels cheap, plasticky, and hollow. So when I tap on it, you can kind of hear it. It's cheap plastic. It feels super light. Feels cheap in your hand. Um, it just it's just not a premium experience, and for the price you pay, you would expect a bit more quality. This is not it. So this is you can click on this button here and you can twist the actual adapter, the ring mount of the case, and the ring mount is aluminum and it's painted, it's not anodized. And how do I know that? It's because it's scratched already, and this scratch or this scuff right here, the paint is gone. This scuff happened when the lens and this started rubbing against each other while I packed it inside my waterproof case. While I was traveling, I put it together and it scuffed. The lens didn't develop a scratch because that's anodized aluminum, that's really good quality. This cheap adapter developed a scuff. So case 5 on 10 on a good day. Aesthetics 10 on 10, fitting 10 on 10, but the quality 5 on 10 on a good day. I'm being generous with 5 on 10. So I wanted to put that out there. Um, this adapter, or the adapter for the lens, figure that out. That feels good, but the actual lens adapter feels really clunky and cheap. I don't know if you can hear this. It just feels cheap. This feels a lot better. This feels cheap and clanky. I don't know. Cheap quality spring, or there is no bearing. I don't know what's up with it, but it's just bad. Then the stupidest thing Vivo has done with this product is they've decided to give you two really cheap feeling aluminum. It is metal though. I'll just clank it against this. So yeah, it is metal. You'll get these two really cheap feeling, but it looks great. I'll tell you that it looks amazing. So if you remove the adapter and you figure out some way to mount this, how do I even do it? Okay, you align the dots and you twist. Okay, this feels incredible. It looks amazing, but it's a useless, cheap feeling aluminum ring. I don't know if it's aluminum or stainless steel. It's too glossy to be aluminum, but the rear end looks like aluminum. And now that I'm keeping them side by side, they feel like they might be different metals. I thought they were the same thing, but I think one is aluminum and the other is steel. I'm not sure. You guys can figure that out. Nobody mentions this anywhere, so I have no idea. So these are decorative rings. They're useless. They do nothing. You can just keep them on, but they won't even protect your camera. So you might have to actually keep the adapter on. If you're using the case, you might have to keep this on just to keep your camera away from scratches and scuffs if you place the device in the wrong end. So I don't know what Vivo team were smoking while they made this decision, but this is stupid. Let me tell you something, and why I'm so angry at this is because I thought one of it might be a decorative ring, and I thought the second one was an ND filter adapter. So you can adapt, like you can put ND or CPL filters on it. Turns out both of these are decorative. And in order for you to get the filter adapter, you have to buy the grip kit. The grip kit comes with a ring, adapter ring, for which you can put ND filters, or you can put CPL filters on. The photography kit does not come with that. Instead, it comes with two pieces of junk. I don't know. Figure that out. So I've never used this. I've not taken it out of the case. That's why they look brand new. Because I don't use it because I think they're junk. Next, going further down the box, you will get the actual lens. Now, the lens, I will say, whoever made this, whoever the manufacturer for this, they did an excellent job. This is anodized. I know that because it doesn't get scratched easily. You can see doesn't get scratched. I'm scratching it pretty hard with a nail, but my nail is getting pulverized instead of the actual paint. So this is really good quality. It's super heavy. The optical properties of this lens are exceptional. It's excellent. It's nothing like I've used before. And I'm not sure if it's true, but I guess it's made by PGY Tech. People were saying that it's made by PGY Tech. The case is made by PGY Tech. They have their branding here, but the lens does not have any branding. So I don't know who. Okay, the case just fell down. It's fine. Uh, the actual lens does not have any sort of branding, so I don't know who makes this, but I don't know if it's PGY Tech. I don't know. Whoever it is, excellent job. Really good quality. It feels premium. It feels really good. The only downside is that it's too heavy. It's too heavy for this case. For a cheap feeling, not just cheap feeling, a cheap material-wise cheap case with a metal adapter ring, sticking on a super heavy lens like this in front of it is a bad idea. It's a stupid idea. Now, why am I saying that? It's because of the heavy lens, this kind of moves around. It feels wobbly, so just ruins the experience. And if anything happens, I'll just mount the lens and I'll show you. Yeah. So if anything happens and you push this the wrong way a little too hard, even now with a single finger, when I'm pushing it, you can see how the case is flexing. If I push this a bit harder, I can easily snap it out of the mount because this is cheap plastic mounted onto metal and this is really heavy. So design wise, stupid. Build quality for the lens, excellent. Optical properties of the lens, excellent. I'll say it's excellent. I've never used a lens adapter for a phone that has this good optical properties. Mind you, it'll only work with a telephoto lens, but that's all you really need. So it's for those situations where you need that extra reach. If you've seen my other videos, I've explained that going beyond 15x in the native telephoto lens, it kind of ruins the photo. If you go beyond 15x, up till 15x, it looks amazing, but beyond that, it kind of ruins the image. So with this, you can go further because you have a 2.35x physical um, lens attached. So optical properties amazing, it's integrated amazing into the device, but the case ruins the entire experience. And if you're thinking about buying this, if that money means nothing to you, if it's something that you will waste on, if that amount of money is something that you will waste, then go for it. For every other situation, do not. um, I kind of regret buying this because let me tell you something. For every 100 photographs you take, 5 of those will require this. 95 photographs, you are perfectly fine with the actual cameras that are on the device. The adapter was I fell for the marketing, basically. That's what I want to tell you guys. And a negative that I wanted to point out about the lens is the fact that you only get a single of these lens caps. So it's not attached to anything. Uh, for some cameras, you have the lens cap that's attached to the lens itself by a small lanyard, a small thread or a cable, whatever. So it just doesn't fly off. It just doesn't, get lost in between everything. Some cameras have that, some don't. But this is too small, too light, and too insignificant for us to keep attention while on the field taking photographs. So they could have added extras in the box instead of giving us two pieces of junk aluminum rings that do nothing. They could have done that, but that's the only negative I have with the physical lens. The optical properties of this, excellent. I've never seen something like it. The one issue that you could, but that's nitpicking, is the bokeh. Instead of getting circular rings, you'll get a rectangular lens flare. So for some people, that's a deal breaker, but for people who have used Zeiss lenses before, um, you won't feel, you won't feel irked out by that. So lens excellent, case garbage. Adapter, the actual adapter for the lens adapter, great. The actual mounting point for the lens, bad. So all in all, would I buy this? Knowing all this about this particular lens kit, would I buy it? Uh, if I'm honest with you, no. I would not buy this. It felt like a bad purchase. The device, I'm super happy with it. And if you've been following me on Reddit, you will know that I've had issues with the device where Vivo had to replace my device. And even after all that, I'm super happy. It turned out my last device had some issue with the waterproof sealing, which meant that moisture was getting in and out of the device pretty easily and it was condensing in the camera compartment. And it did take a little bit of convincing, but after that, Vivo decided to replace the device. So I'm happy with that. But this purchase, I feel like I fell for the marketing. And I didn't see a single YouTube video where people were pointing this out, and I just wanted to put this out there. Hopefully, this helps someone. Thank you guys for watching. And if you want to support me, you can subscribe to my channel. Thank you.